The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, in conversations off air prior to this game, you made the comparison of Bluefield State to some of those Johnson C. Smith teams that you faced from years past, and what an apt comparison. A really tough and tumble Bluefield State team, a scrappy contest, but you pull away late. What did you see out of your team, especially in the stretch run that enabled you to get some distance and go on that 6-0 run when it came to winning time?
Well, I thought our guys showed a lot of determination, character there, because Bluefield was really defending us with pride. They were playing hard. They were being physical and really challenging us on the perimeter. But our guys were really determined to do what we wanted to do and execute what we wanted to execute. And so we did that on the offensive end and then capitalized with some critical points, especially E.J. Bush, Ren Dyer, Trip Davis there late. Luke Brennigan jumped there and knocked down a big three. And then defensively, I thought we were stingier that second half. I think we held them to 26 points the second half, and I mean they were a team that they were averaging
89 tonight.
Yeah, big points. So told them 30 below their average this year. I'm very proud of our guys.
You've done something that you haven't done since 2013, and that's hold back-to-back foes under 60 points. What's that say about your defense, especially the quality of competition that you've done it against in Lenore-Ryan and Bluefield State?
Well, I think, first of all, it talks about our personnel, and I think we got guys that are capable defenders or committed defenders. And then, you know the beautiful dance that I've done with our defensive scheme and our zone. Let's call it what it is with our zone. And the love-hate relationship that's been over the years. But I've fallen back in love again, and we got the right people to execute it, and I think they're doing a fine job with that.
How much of a boost was it? Bluefield State grabs the lead, and then Bryant Thomas gets hit with an and one. He misses the free throw. Trip Davis goes 1-on-4 for the rebound, gets a three out of that little 5-point burst. How much did that mean after Bluefield State had finally worked their way back into the lead, only to lose it to that 5-point possession?
Well, I mean, Trip was literally 1-on-4 and came up with the ball. But I told him before the game, and I've been sort of praising him, that he's sort of a unique guy, one of the only guys we have that actually can make those kind of plays because he's so cat quick and agile. And he's got these long arms, and he just sort of keeps it alive. And I challenged him before the game, do some of that stuff that you do, and you know, there wasn't a more critical time than at that time. So, yeah, I thought that was a big encourager for us, and I think a demoralizer for Bluefield.
Ren Dyer continues to do some things that make your eyes pop, and he has a punctuation mark dunk there in the final minute or so that really sealed the deal for your team. What have you seen out of his continued evolution, playing a freshman 37 minutes, and he gets his 6th straight double-digit game?
He's capable, and he's a warrior. He's a fighter. He competes. I've got to do a better job of trying to get him some breathing room in there because he plays so hard and our pump's pretty physical. It's not fair to him. But I'm gonna tell you now that he had some human highlight, a big time block, a couple of dunks. Don't forget. And I'm still shaking my head like I don't know what it was that Tyler Bowens did there on the very first shot he made.
That little fall away reverse layup.
The reverse layup that he could have dunked that himself. I mean he's pretty bouncy too. So we've got some really capable young guys that I like them. Okay, they can be great players, and if they're bad humans, it's not enjoyable. But these guys are good on the playing side, and I really like them as human beings. So we got something special developing here.
How much impact was it on the game for Alex Nunnally to only play 22 minutes and be in foul trouble for pretty much the entire night?
I think it's huge because he's a double-double, 6 offensive rebound average a game guy. I mean, he was in our opinion, one of their 2 top players. And our guys went right at him and got him his 3rd and the 1st. And he never really could get his foot in the second half. So that was a pretty significant. He still ended up with 10-6. But I mean, he was averaging 16 and 14 or something. Yeah. So way below his average.
Turn your attention back to conference play on Saturday. Welcome in Wingate. We hope, pending a bunch more negative COVID tests. You've built on success from Saturday to now. How do you continue to improve with a very rough and tumble Bulldog team coming in here Saturday afternoon? Well,
I mean, we'll go back to the drawing board tomorrow and start focusing our attention to, first of all, the lessons we need to learn from this. We've still got too many players that want to focus on the scoreboard, which is typically just an outcome of things that you do in the game. And so we need to refocus ourselves on what we can control, make sure we're doing that at a more consistent rate, and take some time to learn some lessons as we prepare in hopes that we can have a better performance on Saturday.
Chuck, pleasure is ours. We'll hopefully talk to you then.
Thanks, Cap.